Hey everybody, it's Brian with Inspiring How You See That Back, and I'm back with another Artist Spotlight, and this one's actually pretty unique. It's a different kind of musician than we usually bring to you. And his name is Avi Kaplan, and the name might sound a little bit familiar to you because he actually used to be a member of the group Pentatonix until 2017. And Pentatonix is most popular for that song Say Something. And so I'm sure you probably all heard that song and you're familiar with Pentatonix. He's the guy with the long dark hair that, again, he left the group about 3 years ago to kind of go off and do his own solo project, his own solo career. And he's phenomenal. Now, he's got a very unique sound that is kind of hard to pin down and describe. And what I mean by that is I would say he's a mix of folk, western, even some Middle Eastern sounds coming in, and like old spirituals, all kind of rolled into one. And you really got to listen to him to get an idea of what I'm talking about. He's got a very cool deep voice, but he's got the ability to sing high as well. Probably more than any male artist I've ever seen. His range is phenomenal. To go, like I said, from very, very deep to sing pretty high like he did on some Pentatonix songs. The guy's amazing. I mean, he's... And his music... The best that I can give you for a comparison is to say that he's kind of a mix of John Denver and Bon Iver with a little bit of Gordon Lightfoot and some White Buffalo thrown in. And so, again, you just got to listen to him and see his videos to understand the picture that I'm trying to paint, because it's hard to narrow him down. I find his music, I love that sound, and I find it very relaxing, very chill, that, kind of sit by the campfire and just take it in and reflect kind of music. And I absolutely love that. And Avi, for being somebody that I just recently found out, I love his music. I have to thank my dad for letting me know about him. He found him on YouTube and called me and said, "Hey Brian, you got to check this guy out." And we have very similar, almost identical musical tastes, so if my dad says he's good, probably a good chance I'm going to be a fan, and he was right on this one. He's currently signed to Fantasy Records. He's also done some music, not just as Avi Kaplan, but at times he's known as Avriel and the Sequoias. So he's got a couple band members that help him out, and so far to date he's released 2 EPs. He released, the first one was entitled Sage and Stone back in 2017 when he first left Pentatonix. And then this year in 2020 he released I'll Get By, which the lead single is I'll Get By, which is a phenomenal song. It's one of my favorites by him. So I want to encourage you to check out Avi Kaplan, and also Avriel and the Sequoias online. You can check out a lot of their videos on YouTube. If they don't have an official music video, you can still get the acoustic versions and everything else out there that you can hear. And that's one of the cool things, is that, like a lot of the bands that we've talked about, one of the things that I love is Avi does a lot of his songs the original standard version, then he also does a slower acoustic version. And with him, the singing is different on the two. So a lot of times on the acoustic version, his voice is even deeper, and he kind of takes even a more somber tone. And I find it beautiful. I absolutely love that. Some of the songs that I highly encourage you to check out by Avi, again, I had mentioned I'll Get By. He's also got Aberdeen, Chains, and he's done some really cool covers of songs that you wouldn't think of from a guy like him. The first one, and probably my favorite cover, is Lean On Me, the old Bill Withers classic that everybody knows and loves. He's got his own take on it, and it's amazing. It's absolutely phenomenal. And then one that kind of hit me out of left field is Outkast's Hey Ya. That was always a song, that was a very poppy, almost dance kind of song, and he turns it into something completely different, puts a folk spin on it. Very similar to, if you remember back to when I did my Up-and-Comers Volume 1 video, Brooke Surgener from here in Erie, she did a folk version of NSYNC's It's Gonna Be Me, and it was completely different. I loved it, and that's kind of the route that Avi took on Hey Ya. And so check that out. He's got some other covers that he's done, a ton of other music. I believe he's working on new stuff, which is phenomenal. And we'd love nothing more than, hopefully, once everything is back in going, then Avi will be able to start touring again. He's originally from Los Angeles, so he's here in the U.S. Hopefully he'll come over to the East Coast and do some tours. We'd love to be able to see him live, and hopefully maybe even sit down and get an interview and introduce you guys to him. So, like I said, check out Avi, check out Avriel and the Sequoias, check out Pentatonix, see all the work that he did with them and that they've continued to do and still be a fantastic band. Let them all know that Inspiring How You See That sent you. That helps them know where fans are coming from, helps us out big time. If you enjoyed this video, please give us the thumbs up, leave a comment of what you liked. Let us know what other kind of things you'd like to see from us. And as always, we always like to thank you guys for stopping by. We love spending this time with you. We love you all. God bless, and rock on.